The Rivers State Police Command has prevailed over a 5-man gang responsible for snatching and burglary in Ada George, Iwofe, and Ogbogoro area of Port Harcourt. Other locations of the operations are Egbelu, Diob, D-Line, GRA2, and Borokiri. The gang has been responsible for snatching at gunpoint over 10 cars in the last 3 months, and they have been terrorizing Rivers State residents seeking to enjoy the comfort and thrills of nightlife. The gang was led by one activist known as Chukwuela Imela, aka Boy Satan. He has been to prison over 4 times for various crimes, ranging from cultism, raping, and armed robbery. Together with his childhood friend and companion, Precious Adiele, he joined the Iceland Call Group in 2009. He is famed for merciless killing of both rival and allies, thus earning him the name Boy Satan. In 2022, he disagreed with the Iceland Call Group over looting and for sharing formula after a robbery operation, and angrily he attacked other members and defected to another cult group entirely. He decided to make a bold statement by accosting his friend, Precious Adiele, and macheting him to death in his residence. After killing his friend, he boasted that he was not afraid to hurt even his family to prove a point. He returned from prison and continued his criminal activities, which led to him being incarcerated in 3 more times before he was eventually neutralized by the Rivers State Police Command. His gang came under full flare of the police of the command after they robbed one Timothy Musa, 42, of his Toyota Camry on the night of April 17, 2024, and used the same car to loot shops and houses around Ajib, Ada George area of Port Harcourt before selling the vehicle to one of their receivers, who is still at large. The police who had been on the heel of this criminal gang got credible intelligence that they were about to carry out another operations at Diop using a keke. On the 8th of this month, men of Octopus Strike Force of the command immediately mobilized to the area and aided by the vigilante group of that area came under attack immediately they sighted the police officers. On sighting the police, the gang began shooting at the police, but Shaitan and other gang members fled the scene after being overpowered by the superior firepower of the police. However, the gang's driver, Junior Moses Eyimode, was arrested and taken for questioning. The police gave out shape to the criminals and caught up with them in another area entirely. In the gun battle that ensued, the notorious Boy Satan and another member of his gang were neutralized, and one Beretta pistol, 2 locally made revolvers were recovered from him. The police have so far recovered 2 more cars from the gang as investigation continues in a bid to mop up other stolen vehicles and arrest other fleeing members of the gang. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great one for us in this command. We are very happy that finally we have been able to arrest and neutralize this wonderful gang who has been terrorizing the whole of the command. In the same vein, on the 13th of September 2024, at about 10 a.m., operatives of the command attached to Abuluma Police Station, Port Harcourt, received credible information about a lady that was abducted, a little lady that was abducted. Consequently, upon the receipt of this piece of information, operatives swiftly moved to the area and arrested one suspect named Prince Amadi Ogbonda, aged 24, and a native of Elekaya community in Port Harcourt, but a resident of Aqua area of Enugu. A teenager named Withheld, aged 16 years old, a resident of Gariki area, Enugu, was found being held against her will. During preliminary investigations, it was revealed that the suspect lured the victim out of Gariki area, put her in a Ghana must-go bag, and brought her to Port Harcourt. On arrival in Port Harcourt, the victim was taken to the house of one Shima, an internet fraudster operating in Ozoboko community. Shima and one other yet to be identified suspect had consensual carnal knowledge of the victim repeatedly. The victim has been presented for medical examination, while the suspect is currently with us, investigation is ongoing while effort is being made to arrest others. And finally, this is a very important one. There is this group of people who are involved in employment scam, free fraud, advanced free fraud, and employment scam. They send messages all over to people that they have jobs for them to do here in Rivers State. The job they employ to them or they advertise to them, they claim has to do with oil and gas. Everybody wants to work in the oil and gas section of employment. So they all rush down to Rivers State. And when they get to Rivers State, these scammers tell them that they are there to sell a product called buildings and ship pendants. And they start training of these people who are looking for employment. To open registration, to be registered for these sales of these products, everybody has to pay the sum of 750,000 naira, and some have paid as much as 1.5 million naira to be registered to sell buildings and ship pendants. And that after 2 weeks, they will start getting their dividends in dollars of $300, $300, $400 weekly. Over 200 people have been waiting here in Rivers State after being scammed, and they have all paid their 750,000 naira, and they are still waiting to collect that $300 profit weekly. These are young people who came from all over the country. We have people who have been scammed from Jos, Kaduna, Zamfara, Abuja, Bayelsa, Abia, and Imo State. As I speak with you, we have close to 200 of them still thinking that they are going to get their dividends. It took a lot of time for us to convince them that they have been scammed. It will surprise you to know that victims have been waiting here to collect their dividends from these scams for the past 6 months. A lot of them have sold their properties. A lot of them have loved the previous employment they have to come and work in oil and gas, not knowing that they have been scammed. This is a Ponzi or pyramid scheme. 8 suspects have been arrested so far, and we have them all over the nation. We are using this opportunity to warn everybody to be careful when they go hunting for jobs, especially jobs that they promise them big dividends coming out of it. You can imagine young people from all over the nation converging here after paying the sum of 550,000 naira, thinking that they will get a job in oil and gas, only for them to realize that they have been scammed. They call this kind of operation the kill net. Kill net. They are a bunch of scammers. So I thank you so much for taking your time to be here with us again. Thank you so much for listening.